Hello everyone, and welcome back to part 23 of my Lord of the Rings The Third Age walkthrough. In the last episode we tackled the evil mode for Helm's Deep, and we are now in Osgiliath, having completed how much of the game? I don't know. It'll tell us in just a second. 56%, so more than halfway through the game. Now, in actual fact, considering that this is area... considering that this is area 7, we're probably a lot further, but because a lot of the movies, or the Return of the King movie, counts as a lot, it was orientated that this is halfway through, almost, or more than halfway through. And we got this. Now, ooh, the Second Age Longsword of the Accursed is a great, I'll repeat that, great sword. 137 damage. What was the previous one? 71. So, big improvement. Some bracers that are better. Now, who has the least armor? You. So, get rid of that. Equip the polished armor. And... polished action and armor, and cracked armor. Polished armor. You can have the polished armor, Adriel. Well, let me just check we're all up to date. Okay, yep. Okay. And we got a chest here with a pen of might for Aiden, and let's go.
I have fought in this city before.
Cutscene!
But it has faded in my mind. Dim. Wraith-like.
I travelled to Osgiliath often as an outrider. Was caught up in the battle that Boromir led here.
I was ordered to marry a warrior who deserted when fighting on that island. For that, my family was banished from Gondor, as was he.
You know, my friend, you could perhaps be his brother. But I'm mistaken. I hardly kept my own head in that fight.
Stay alert. They're almost across.
Here they come.
They shall find us of superior quality.
I know those words. You were here before. You fled in dishonor.
Not this time, my friend.
Well, Berthor means business. Stop crippling. Now, I'll just demonstrate how much better this sword is. Now, Berthor's previous damage was maybe 1500 a hit, 2000 a hit, and that was on these Mordor rocks, which have better armor. Let's do a rupture blow on this guy. Yeah, Aeden's not bad. Bloodborne Fury, that'll probably finish you. Okay, maybe not. But it damaged him. And that's that battle over with. And just let's see Aiden's awesome spear waving. It does look pretty awesome though. I mean, if you saw that on a street corner, you'd be like, that guy has some serious skills. Come on, you would be. You so would be. More battles. I think this is trying to simulate the fact that Osgiliath is getting overrun. Now those archers, they've only got one attack, Morgul shot, but it can insta-cripple, or insta-paralyze, which is really annoying! Believe me, it is extremely annoying. Another thing about this sword, it has another sword attribute called Biting Blade, and you'll notice instead of attack he has Biting Blade. That's going to be quite useful in some of the boss battles, because it means that instead of having to actually do an attack, whenever he does a counter attack, he gets full health back because of the amount of damage he does. So yeah. Now these battles don't give that much experience because, believe it or not, the Mordor orcs are less thing than the Urukai. Less awesome, I guess. So I guess, yeah, I mean, they're not that much better. I mean, they have maybe about 4,000 health each. Or these guys do. The archers have maybe 3,000, and I think that's it. But yeah, they don't really have that much health. And with an Orc Bane, that'll definitely finish you. Seriously? Okay, I guess not. I mean, I guess they are a wee bit tough, but I mean, come on, they're not that tough. They maybe have the same health as some of the Urukai, but they're not as good. But these guys definitely have a lot of speed, because if you've seen the icon meter, then you'll know that they do have a lot of turns, which is kind of irritating, and I want them to stop. Barathor! Unbelievable. Aiden showing up by not missing ever, and yet Barathor has about 20 more dexterity than you. Come on, you have to love that. I mean, who wouldn't love that? Morwen. Yet more battles. Let's kill that archer. Yeah, those guys don't have much health, and neither do the archers, but the armored guys do. Thank you, Barathor, for actually hitting something. Level up. Okay. Another level up.
Stand fast! Hold them here!
Age of men is over.
I shall face him for the sake of Gondor.
Did you see those other two Ithilien Rangers? They were just like, oh, F that, we're not fighting, oh goodness gracious. It's like so lazy. But yeah, this is our hero for this battle, Faramir. And he has Ithilien Flurry for 50 AP, an attack that can hit multiple targets, meaning 3. Captain's Volley, which attacks all enemies, Stuart's Armour, which gives us armour, and Faramir's Quality, which basically means that if someone attacks whoever he gives Faramir's Quality to, he can do 2 counter-attacks. So, but first of all, let's do some Stuart's Armour. So that we're nice and prepared. Idriel, would you mind killing one of the archers? Thank you. Barathor, some war call on that other archer. Learned company resistance. And why did you attack him? That's funny. Oh goodness. Right now, Aiden, you have a special task. You can kill the last guy. Or not, because you suck. Ah! Yeah, that's their attack rate leadership. Rubbish. Some Ithilien Flurry. Thank you for that. Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, you suck. Barrier Curse is a curse that does significant damage and is just generally a nasty thing to do. Aiden! Right, Idriel, kill. Just make sure it dies, please. And now finally, Berethor will use an item. I wonder what item he'll be using. I guess Morgul Decay, maybe? It's over here. Morgul Decay! For the bosses. Ithilien Flurry! You suck! Screw you! Gothmog, I think that's your name. Ithilien Wrath, bitch! Sorry for swearing, but that's what he gets for doing that much damage to all of us somehow. Just Faramir's quality on Berethor. Drain some health. You suck, seriously. Thank you. Counter attack. Do we have cleansing waters yet? No, we don't. Okay. Well, looks like we're just going to be doing cleansing shadow one at a time, which is kind of crap. But yeah. Confirm his quality on Idriel. And do this. Screw you, Gothmog. Screw you. Faramir's quality on Aiden. And do Fellowship Grace. Elven Rage once again. Oh, let's just sit back and watch the counterattacks. Yeah, I love that move. The endless counterattacks. More counterattacking. It's just like never ending. 2 counterattacks for each party member. Oh yeah, bitch! Sorry for swearing once again, but he deserves it because he was. It's so stupid with the the multiple attacks. It bugs me greatly. I'll say that. Yeah, you run away. Pathetic. Pathetic. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Morgul Decay helped a lot, as you can probably tell. And what quest do we had for this area? Oh, level up, sorry. Level ups first. Strength and Constitution. Spirit. And Aiden... That doesn't level up. That. New Greaves. Speed goes up, but dexterity goes way down. Oh no. No, that's not nearly... That's kind of an insult, almost. Better breastplate, Now our quests for this area currently are save the defenders. So basically we have to find any one of these guys, like an orc and a Ithilien ranger or a Gondorian fighting, and what do? We save them because we're that nice. And we have to do that maybe 20 times, I think. Or something like that. There's about 10 of them on the way to where we're going, and there's 10 that are just in and around locations. And that's a troll. Time for some Ithilien Wrath, I believe. Yeah, the trolls in Osgiliath aren't too bad, but the trolls in the next area, Minas Tirith, they are a nightmare. Like, they just have so much health. Here they've got about 15,000 or so. Later on, they have thousands of health points, and I'm, like, tens of thousands. So, big difference between Osgiliath and Minas Tirith. That's all I can say about that. Bloodborne Fury, go! Again, trying to finish these nice and quickly. Aiden leveled up. So did Elagos, although no one cares about Elagos because he's not in our party and he hasn't been for like the past 20 episodes. Todd, thank you. Okay. Aiden. Dexterity, you've got to start hitting something. Hadod. Strength and dexterity. Let's save these guys. Okay, this should be fairly quick. Let's get rid of you. Learn to hit him rage. That's going to be quite useful. And an Ithilien Wrath. To finish. Yeah, I knew how earlier, like maybe 5 episodes ago, how I was saying about how after about 5 or 6 battles, unless there's a boss fight, the enemies become very repetitive. In Osgiliath, the enemies are so repetitive, you almost get sick of the game. Now, for a game to do that to someone, I think that is crazy. Because the game's not bad, it's just that the repetitive enemies kind of... Oh. Whoa. Strength goes down, but look at everything else. Hell yeah. Yeah, it gets very repetitive very quickly on Osgiliath. It's like they repeat the enemies to such an extent you almost don't even want to play the game, but then they relieve you with a couple of boss fights, which is quite nice. But I think maybe they knew that people may get sick of just the same old, because they introduced you to all the enemies in the first 5 minutes of Osgiliath. And I think I'll just demonstrate with Hidden Rage for you right now. Yeah, it does less damage than the other blow, because the blow ignores armor rating. It's nice if you use more of the decay on someone, because it means multiple attacks. And yeah, the orcs of Mordor have maybe about the same health as the orcs that you fought in what was that place called? Rohirrim, Home of the Horse Lords. They have about the same health as them. So yeah, that's pretty much all the battles in the start area. A lot of stuff. And there's a chest. Something for Morrowind. Lovely. I think you all know by now that I really despise Morrowind. She is useless. Now there is kind of a secret battle, if you like. Now the reason I say secret battle is that it's not really. But basically, it's these guys. And yeah, they're mages. They've only got 4 attacks though: Orc Bash, Dark Waters, which is like Mountain Shield, Morgul Vapors, which is an attack that attacks all of us, and I think it's something else. There's Morgul or Morgul Vapors and everything else. Well, Morgul Bash, Dark Waters, Stagnant Fury, that was the other one. And that's a single attack, but it's a very, very, very powerful attack, which is quite nasty. And we just got all our health back. Yeah. Because these guys do a lot of water damage, they have great resistance to water, and so Idriel has become ever so slightly useless. Which is never good, but what can you do? Yeah, the reason that did so little damage was that orc had Dark Waters on him. And we need to start doing some better damage to these guys. Company Might. So yeah, holy crap, that killed her. They're a bit better than their orc sword people, I guess. They're basically some tougher enemies, I'll say it like that. Adriel, we could do with some healing right about now. There we go. Yeah, because Idriel has so much, or so many rather, AP, her spirit, and her spirit enchantment stone, she does insane amounts of damage now. She's just like super powerful. Fighting Blade! You suck! So I'm draining your AP, or HP, rather. Elven Rage. So yeah, not too difficult, but quite an irritating enemy, I'll say that much. And we now have all of our main team over 3000 HP! It's a milestone, believe me it is. And we end up back here. So, as I can see, we've done all the battles and we've got all the chests. We've got all the equipment. Yes. So we'll save up and then we'll move on. Whew. So yeah, it wasn't a hard battle, it just was a little bit tougher than the usual battle, is the difference. So yeah. Let us resume. No, thank you. What's over here? Right, okay. Well, we're saving the defenders, so we may as well help this guy. Heal. Ecthelion. That's you dead, stupid orc. And now, some will hit him rage for the other orc. Holy crap, that didn't kill you. Wow, so now Edriel can't do any of her melee attacks. Oh, we're so doomed. But it bugs me, so I'll remove it. Edriel again, make sure that archer dies. Dodged. I think we're going to do some Thelion Wrath to this guy. And that finishes him off. Yeah, because of Berthor's immense counterattacking, he's pretty much invincible at this point. Because whenever an enemy attacks and he counterattacks and he gets back all his HP. So unless it's a spirit attack, which can't be countered, Berthor's all but invincible, essentially. Orcbane for a nice double critical. Thank you, Berthor. Level up! And so did Edriel! And we got a new piece of equipment there. And what was our reward? Oh, nothing. Chest here. Something for Aiden. I assume it's a better spear. What's with the really quiet music? It's really creeping me out. Constitution. Yep, that spear is a lot better. Oh, was that for Hadhod? Yeah. Nope. And looks like we're fighting another battle. I didn't mean to do that, but looks like we are. One of these situations. Now you see that prick there? You see him? If you don't kill him, he'll kill you. So we're killing him now. No, but he has a move called Morgul Mirror. Now basically, all the damage that you have, say, done to an enemy will be dealt right back to you, and you will die. So, yes, it is a very nasty move, and I would like to avoid it as much as is humanly possible. That's another reason why I've got Aiden, because if we don't kill the staff guy immediately, Aiden can use his Dispel to dispel it from all the enemies and save us, but it's... if you don't know that's coming, it can be an instantaneous death sentence, because you just maybe think it's some kind of leadership, which it isn't. Just level up Morwen. And look at that, 94 dexterity. I mean, aside from Berthor, that's most dexterity we've got, so... I don't know why Morwen was missing on occasion when I was using her. Anyway, I think that'll do it for this episode. I've been the Banter Guy, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.